If you're watching this, there's a good chance you've carried something for a long time. Not the kind of pain that makes headlines. Not the kind people rush to help with. The quiet kind. The kind that stays. And I want to say something clearly, before anything else, you're not weak for surviving this. There's a lot of language online about strength. About overcoming. About turning pain into fuel. But that kind of talk skips over something important. Some pain doesn't turn into fuel. Some pain just teaches you how to endure. And endurance doesn't look impressive from the outside. It looks like getting up when you're already tired. Staying functional when nothing feels resolved, carrying weight that never announces itself. That's not failure. That's adaptation. When pain lasts long enough, it changes you. Not in dramatic ways, in practical ones. You become more alert, more cautious, less tolerant of chaos, less interested in noise. You stop chasing validation because survival taught you efficiency. And sometimes, you look at yourself and wonder why you're different now. Why rest feels difficult, why trust takes longer, why joy feels quieter. Let me say this plainly, those aren't flaws. They're evidence. Evidence that something real happened, and you learned how to live through it. The world is very comfortable celebrating visible victories. It's less comfortable acknowledging invisible endurance. But most people you admire didn't become who they are because life was kind to them. They became that way because quitting didn't feel like an option. A lot of people carry shame about how long something hurt. They tell themselves, I should be over this by now. Other people had it worse. I shouldn't still feel this way. But pain doesn't run on schedules. And healing isn't a performance. If something took years from you, it makes sense that it left marks. Survival leaves marks. That doesn't make you damaged. It makes you experienced. If you're still here after everything you've carried, I want you to understand something. You didn't stay because it was easy. You stayed because something in you refused to stop. Even when rest didn't come. Even when answers didn't show up. Even when no one clapped for the effort. That matters. It matters more than milestones. More than productivity. More than appearances. Being still here is not a small thing. It's not neutral. It's a quiet declaration that whatever tried to end you, didn't. Strength isn't loud. It doesn't always look confident. Sometimes it looks like showing up without enthusiasm. Sometimes it looks like surviving another day without explanation. And if that's where you are not behind. You are not failing. You are actively doing one of the hardest things a human being can do, continuing without guarantees. There are people all over the world doing the exact same thing right now. Different languages, different lives, same weight. You're not isolated in this, even if it feels that way. And you don't need to prove anything to earn your place here. This isn't about winning. It's not about being stronger than before. It's about recognizing the truth. If you're still here after everything, that already says enough. You don't need permission to rest. You don't need permission to be changed. You don't need permission to take your time. You're not weak for surviving this. You're human, and you're still here.